From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for February 14th, 2018. Today we're going to take a look at the USDCHF, the US dollar, versus the Swiss franc for today's trade analysis. It's also important for me to recognize that in about 45 minutes from the recording of this video, 8:30 a.m. Eastern U.S. time, key U.S. data popping up, CPI and retail sales data popping up at 8:30 a.m. Eastern U.S. time could dramatically affect the way the market is moving, so you should pay attention to that news and use it appropriately with this analysis. Let's go ahead and take a look at the dollar franc. Starting on the daily time frame, we have been in a downtrend. That's not too hard to see. Going all the way back up here to the top of the chart last October, November, we capped out resistance highs right around the parity level, 1.002035, capping out the market, falling. A little bit of a rise in the second fall, a little bit of a rise, period of congestion, and obviously over the past week and a half or so, we've seen a new low down to the 92.50 or so level, bouncing up a little bit last week and now falling back. Interesting is this yellow shaded area. Take a look at the difficulty the market's had around this yellow shaded area. 92.90, 93.20 is that yellow zone. We've seen support here last week. We saw the market get underneath it, but then right back above it. Coming back now on top of that yellow zone. So key support level right here into the yellow shaded area. First thing I would say about this probably is not your best opportunity to go short or sell on top of that yellow zone. 93.20, 92.90 is our support. So selling it, at least for the past 2 weeks, has been a difficult proposition on top of that yellow shaded area. So not really your best opportunity to go short for the dollar franc, especially if we get some positive CPI retail sales data. If it's better than expected, we could see this take another run higher and not lower. If we get some poor data, if it's lower than expected and not as good as expected, then we could see it break through the yellow zone. But at least right now, not really an opportune time to go short on top of that yellow zone. The only time really you would go short is if it breaks through there 92.90 and starts its headway lower in the direction of the trend, or maybe makes a rally back to resistance first. Going long, possible opportunity here, especially, like I said, if we get some positive news at 8:30 a.m. CPI retail sales. If it pops off of here, good news, back above the orange shaded area. And the orange zone is our current resistance level there. And that orange shaded area sits at 93.65, 93.90. If it can get back above that, obviously we'll begin looking for a new turn higher back towards the purple zone, or even higher, a shift in the direction of the trend. Fibonacci from the high to the low of the blue trend. Highest high of the blue trend line, just here, into the 98.50 level or so, down to the lowest low. Puts the 236 at 93.90, top of our orange zone. 382, by the way, sits at 94.78, top of our purple zone. Now, obviously, you can take Fibonacci differently. You can take it up to the next high or even the highest high on the chart. Doing that, if we take that same fib and draw it out here to the highest high, the 236 sits up here at the purple shaded area, and the 382 just happens to sit just on top of this green shaded area that sits up here. Let's see if I can pull that over a little bit. That's where the 382, if you take it of the longer range. So clearly, if we get a positive sentiment or motivation for the US dollar, there's some room to go higher as we pressure back towards the 382 or even higher from there. So key area here, obvious support at the yellow zone, resistance at the orange zone. Well, let's watch what the news does. If it's poor news, we could see the break of the yellow zone and a turn lower again. Another challenge of the pink zone, 92.50. If it's good news, a surge higher and a break above the orange zone could send the dollar franc higher for today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.